Hello everybody, the One Panda here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Last time we made it here to the city and started exploring it, and our team here, we discovered the truth about human nature, babies and stuff like that. It's all pretty cool, and now we're gonna do some more exploring of this place and following Shania as we do that. We just need to head this way. Discovered Virid Park.
Tyon, look.
It looks the same as the one before.
Who are they?
The first Ouroboros. The founders, we call them.
The first Ouroboros?
That one. She looks a bit like Mimi.
Look at this. He's got Noah's chin.
And the others don't look like anyone.
Tell us about them.
Long, long ago, they gained the power of Ouroboros. It let them match Mobius blow for blow. The city folk you see here, we're all descended from them.
Bound by their blood?
It was the queens, so they say. Kevis and Agnes. Their powers united created Ouroboros. Ouroboros are the only ones that can take down a Mobius. Although, there can only be 6 Ouroboros alive at one time. By activating the stone's cage here, those with aptitude can become Ouroboros.
Only 6? Why so few of them? I get it. That's why they got so upset.
Finally clicked? There's only so many seats and stones. The one that my father was moving, it took a long time to be found.
Think I'm finally getting the gist of this whole Ouroboros deal. But the queens?
Not those sham figureheads in the castles. The real queens.
Yes, real queens. I knew that soulless piece of clockwork junk wasn't the real deal.
Does that mean our queen is false too?
We're still trying to pinpoint the true queens. They're out there somewhere, sleeping.
What for?
Why else? To take our world back from Mobius and set things to rights. The true queens will help us there.
Hang on a bleeding second. Ouroboros were born, generations ago, right? But you said the queens are sleeping. Are there humans who can even live that long?
Now that I don't know too much about.
Then what do you know?
Well, the legend goes that both of the queens, their lifespans are supposed to be incomparably longer than ours.
And you're pinning your hopes on that?
At the moment, that's about all we can do.
All right. So, when the world is back to rights, then what?
The people you've seen here, the way they live their lives, that could be everyone. Babies, children, adults, the old, they're all a part of nature's cycle.
And that would go for us too?
There'll be more to life than just fighting to survive. We'll weave the tale that we were always meant to tell.
Don't give up. 10 years? You kids deserve better. The only thing that can change all this is the will of Ouroboros. You kids and your lot.
Though, some of us around here still ain't too keen on the idea.
What?
So, those people from before,
They're happy living in the moment. As long as they can hide away and cover their eyes, they don't give a damn about the rest.
So our lives mean nothing to them.
If they can't see or hear you, then as far as they're concerned, you don't even exist.
Closing their eyes to what's in front of them.
A lot of folks here think that way.
But that's just like Mobius. Then the only difference is whether or not they benefit directly.
You catch on quick. I can see why my dad chose you guys. But the will of the Founders, it lives on in us warriors. Mobius can't reign forever. If we can continue freeing young folk like you, maybe life can get back to how it should be. That would be best for all of us.
For sure. I'm with you. I think we'd have to be lunatics not to believe you, after what you've shown us.
I believe it too. Seeing how you live your lives, it made me feel really envious. Feeling that warmth, part of nature's cycle. We need to protect that. I agree. It was so precious.
Shania. More walking to do. This is the last stretch. Let's get you to the dorms. Mobius warning level. The Cubs and Agnes warning level have combined to form a single Mobius warning level.
There's been a change in colony relations.
Alright.
Man, I think I need some time to process all this.
Yeah. Quite a weight to carry. Absorbing all this in one go.
This is the dorm for young lost number soldiers. You can sleep here while you're in the city. You can ask that guy about your rooms. Oh, and sadly there's no kitchen in the building. A lot of single soldiers eat at the Shiba canteen. But if you want to do your own cooking, feel free to use that empty plot of land over there. Got it, thank you, Monica. Tomorrow we have a lot to discuss. Agreed, how shall we arrange that? Meet me in the Lost Numbers war room. It's the place down the lift from near the Praetorian Hill we passed on the way here. I'll let you know closer to time. Oh, before I forget, you're free to explore the city as you will. Is that really okay? I said we weren't hostile, right? I thought you'd be pleased not to have me breathing down your neck. No, we're grateful. Thanks for everything. Okay, so I actually, we have this Hollis guy. We discovered Lost Numbers dormitories. Let's talk to Hollis here. I dare say there are quite a few questions you'd like to put to me right now. If you aren't sick or wounded, please stay out of the medical facility, if you don't mind. Your presence is bound to cause fuss, you see. People, please bear with me for the sake of the people who need their rest. Oh, like those little baby people. That's right, we have some gravely ill old folk being cared for too. People who are sadly coming to the end of their lives.
Friends.
Okay, and I guess over here we can talk to Moishi. Grandpa and Grandma are always reading me books. It's super kind of them. Grandpa, Grandma, you mean those Wrigley dudes, right? That's right. That's your dad's dad, or your dad's mom, or your mom's dad, or your mom's mom. You're making my head spin here, bud.
We've made some new friends.
Okay, so where is that? Can't play so it's over here. Discovered the city camp, and I want to see if we can level up
I've
here.
been craving some downtime.
Yeah, we can.
definitely
go.
feel stronger.
And actually, I want to cook for. I haven't done this in a while, so I am going to. Let's cook this.
Uni's back in action. Much better.
Let's keep things on a tight loop.
Okay, there we go. So, yeah, I think I want to explore more, try to find like a quest or two. There's gonna be a lot of people to talk to. Let's start with Coralie. So my mom got remarried, and now it sounds like her new partner will be moving in with us soon. How would you guys feel if you were in my shoes? Great, I guess. What's remarried? So my mums and dads, they got remarried, but my dad went and died, and my mom got married again. That sounds way complicated. So complicated I don't even know how to respond.
We've made some new friends.
And I'll talk to Leanne. This expanse here was once a battleground of Kevis and Agnes, and an especially violent one at that. Battle was a swamp for both sides. All that remained was a wasteland mounded high with husks. This was the place that our ancestors made home. It's a strange and haunted sight, but it keeps us safe and hidden. Nothing has really changed since then. We still live here, leading our boxed-in lives, counting out our stagnant little days.
We've
Let's
made
talk
some new
to
friends.
Rue over here. You already know this, but Agnes and Kevis have been fighting forever, and we've been living so that we escaped the notice of Agnes, Kevis, and Mobius for just as long. I think it's about time we stop living this way, don't you? Okay, so now...
We've made some new friends.
Being over here. Discover Memorial Hall. Ouroboros Stage Cave. The object on display upon this plinth is the very first original Ouroboros stone cage. It is important to note that the initial designs for the monument are said to have included a statue of a seventh founder in its place. Oh wait, rather historians speculate that this is the result of a unconscious decision by the seventh founder. What was that said? Next to no information remains about the seventh founder's identity, and it is possible that this is not due to simple loss of records. Okay, let's read this. House Vandom. In memory of the founder of House Vandom, the city's restorer and liberator. The original incarnation of the city was once laid to ruin by Mobius N's hand. The founder realized fully the power of Ouroboros, heretofore limited, and fought against N, ousting him. Once victorious, he gathered the old city's people, scattered to the winds, and reestablished the city. With the city restored, he left its government in the hands of the founder of Doyle, and departed on a lonely expedition. No records exist of his fate thereafter. Heirs of Vandom's lineage only returned to the new city several centuries later. Oral tradition has it that the founder was master of the celestial art of fist fighting, and the skins of House Vandom carry on the customs to this day. Oh, still a lot more to read, so let's read this. House Doyle. In memory of the founder of House Doyle and city's Liberatix, directly descended from those who established the first original city. Her whereabouts were lost after N's ravaging of the city of old, but upon encountering the other founders, she committed herself fully to the fight. This founder is said to have a familiar relation to the founder of Vandom, with extant records suggesting they were likely brother and sister. She fought alongside with the founder of Vandom, then who was the elder of the two, and brought the power of Ouroboros to completion. Said to have been bright and wise, this founder laid the cornerstones for much of the city's governance and legal system. Alright, now let's read this. House Reed. Rather than founder herself, the statue depicts the founder's mentor figure, standing as a sign of the deep reverence and devotion she felt for her teacher. The founder's master was unconnected to her by bonds of blood, He raised her as would be fit child of one's own, it is said. But with a calm and consistent disposition, the sight of him on the battlefield, with a great red sword in hand, struck fear to many a Mobius. And though the vicious struggle against Mobius cost this ferocious warrior his right arm, the loss did nothing to diminish his desire to hone his material skills each day, standing as vivid testament to his indomitable will. Now let's read this. House Ortiz. In memory of the founder of House Ortiz and the city's liberator, Kevesi Soldier, this founder was released from the flame clock system by the other founders, and henceforth spent every last ounce of his energy for the cause, to liberate the city as one of the first Ouroboros. With surpassing each skill in mechanical engineering, the founder fought not with a blade, but with a weapon of his own fabrication. He was also responsible for laying the foundations of all the mechanical systems supporting the city to this day. Following the fight against Mobius, he poured the remainder of his days into rebuilding the city, before finally perishing at the age of 80 years. Though how he attained that feat despite his origin as a Kevesi soldier remains unexplained. Okay, now this one? House Rhodes. Soldier of Agnes, this founder's fight to the death against the founder of Ortiz, the soldier of Keves, was interrupted by a chance meeting with the other founders. Freed from the bondage of her flame clock, she joined the fight against Mobius. Although a soldier, the founder is reported to have been exceedingly gentle and kind of heart. Additionally, her skill in the healing arts greatly contributed to the development of medical science in the city in later ages. And it's irrespective of starting life as an Aghanean soldier. She's said to have surpassed 80 years of age, though the way she achieved that remains shrouded in mystery. Did we read this? House Cassini. In memory of the founder of House Cassini and the liberated. Much like with the founder of Reed, this statue too depicts its founder as a respected mentor rather than the founder herself. This mentor boasted a robust physique, wielding two great swords at once with the utmost ease, and facing down Mobius despite the loss of one eye. He lived his life as an unsophisticated sort, broad-minded but impassioned, and is said to have aided the founders in the fight against Mobius, physically and spiritually. He was further reported to have been a free spirit, whose qualities influenced the other founders, still yet young and impressible when the city was restored. Indelible proof of this rebellious spirit can be seen time again in the ethos of the house in generations to come. Oh, it's a lot of reading, so I think we're done here with reading in this part. And now, I really do want to try to figure out how I can get a container in this area. These cannons are just not up to scratch, are they? Whatever that thunder they may have had has been stolen by a bunch of total unknowns. Okay, I guess there's a topic we can discuss over here, but first we discovered the training grounds. Let's first talk to San here. See if we can let's talk. Come on. Have you seen the founder statues yet? They're statues that got made of the people who originally built the city. Here's a question for you. What do you think is the coolest of them? Maybe the one on the far left? Oh, so that's where you're into, huh? For me, I guess it would be the second from the right.
We've made some new friends.
Okay, still wonder how we can get to that. Well, let's just listen to this. Lost numbers are short on snipers, right? It's just that I've been considering changing my role is all. You're shooting your blade again. Are you really sure you found the right role this time? We got info on Blade.
This is some story.
I want to get to this container. How do I open? Anyways, I want to head back to the camp so we can discuss this.
I'm getting peckish. Do we have any snacks?
Let's discuss blades.
Hey, so can we talk?
Apparently the lost numbers can use all different kinds of blades, just like us. Monica did say that the city's people were originally one kind with the Ouroboros. So you'd say that it explains the similarity with us. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Even so though, it's not many people that can master fighting with multiple blade forms, it seems. If you don't commit, your form's gonna be sloppy and you'll get bad habits. I think I always prefer using what I'm good at. I'd like to at least get a basic understanding of all of them. Nothing beats flexibility on the battlefield. Me, I'm a power girl through and through. What the spark's a power girl? Never mind, I can't call your drift. It's important to remember though, even though we have Ouroboros powers, it's still a matter of effort to achieve proficiency. Here we go.
Everyone got their strength back?
And, I guess I'll do this first, before exploring the rest. The room's all ready for you now. I'll be getting some rest. Let's rest in the dormitory.
N, you say?
You know him?
I know of him, definitely. He's been a real thorn in the city's side.
Sounds rough.
He slaughtered many of my people in cold blood.
Huh.
Why bring him up?
Well, no reason.
Hmm?
What's wrong? Is it something Monica said? Is there a problem?
No. Don't worry about it. It's just a passing thought.
Yeah? Oh, I got some news earlier. We're not sleeping in tomorrow. Our briefing starts early. Get some rest while you can.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay. Good night.
Yeah. Night.
Well, soft beds are really comfy. Who knew? I'm fairly sure you've always slept well, even in sleeping bags. Same. You lot, weren't you even a little nervous? Clearly you were nervous enough for all of us, judging by those dark circles under your eyes. I couldn't just meekly go to sleep after getting here and processing all that information. That sounds more like excitement than nerves, if you ask me. Well, it looks like last night's jumble of information will be sorted out in the war room. Right. We should probably start making a move over to the war room then. Right, agreed. Monica said, you take the lift down from near by the Praetorian Hill, right? That's the Sword Hill Guard. All the way there, huh? Okay then. Yep. Okay, I want to check to see if maybe now that,
We saw those signs of battles against Agnes and Kevis yesterday, right? Let's go there first.
maybe now that it's daytime, we can actually open this. No, still. I guess we can't do that now. So I guess we can just like go around seeing more people we can talk to. Let's go get the torpedo wraps to eat. I'm going for tasty sausage. Sausage is the most off-putting ingredients for wrap. You would love to me not on so lacking in taste decency, if that such exist. Can kids like them really be Ouroboros? They made sure work of that brand new weapon that Kev's deployed though. That alone makes me hopeful for them. I found myself arguing with an Ortiz recently about what Peter Rabbit is the tastiest. The thing is, I don't even know he was an Ortiz. Careful, don't forget on the wrong side of the big cheese from the 6 houses, will ya? Serve a Machiba Canteen. Now let's talk to Gigi here. Outside thunder with noise of war, but inside of city happily safe. Gigi have an eye patch, so Gigi never leave home without. Well, I didn't think Nippon had any need for eye patches. Yeah, keep voice tones down, or Gigi have to admit it merely stylish affectation.
New friends.
Let's talk to Shino. Lost Numbers gear mostly consists of redux versions of stuff that we salvage from battlefields. After so many years of thinking about with this stuff, we've got the process down to fine art now. All these are pretty good, no? Yeah, totally. You'll never know what this stuff was salvaged from battle wreckage. Hey, I helped them with it from time to time as well. Let's talk to Timna here. All the city's residents are descended from the city 6 houses. I can't trace my roots back to House Ortiz, Monica's to House Vandam, and so on and so forth. And remembers to our ancestors, and endeavors our eye patches are each endured with the power of our respective houses. Guess like you have to make do with just a plain boring old version, I'm afraid. Let's talk to Yarmil here.
Some new friends.
So you smashed up the castle's annihilator, huh? We used the chaos you kindly created to kick Kevin out in the proverbial by raiding the pods. You're Ouroboros. You're like a star of hope rising above the city. You've set an awfully high standard for yourselves. Let's talk to Jagger. What's up? I'm a rare sight to you. The city's got these 3 types of folks. Promising youngsters, hardworking adults, and old folks with time on their hands. Time on your hands, like you don't have anything you need to do. We paint, write poetry, play an instrument, or in my case, have a good old drink every day.
We've made some new friends.
Daddy, can we get this book? Sure thing, champ. What a good choice. That'll probably help with your studies. We got info room reading. Let's talk to Well. Shop at Well General Store. Passed down through many generations of traders. The ancestors of Well had traveled whole of the world in caravan, but one day decided to stop caravan and settle here. After that, the shop deal in many goods, artistic things, knob on craft, fun printed matters, important service to city friends.
We've made some new friends.
Okay, there's the Boxy here. However you look at it, Guernica was the Grey Man, a heroic fighter. He ceded his position as elder to Monica so they could carry on fighting on the front lines. Each time he rode back to the city on his love nest, he brought back a brand new tale of valor and daring do. Yes, and certainly I wasn't the only one who was eager to hear them either. He inspired courage in all of us, not just the lost numbers. He was a great example, up to his final moments.
We've made some new friends.
Okay, let's listen to this here. I so want some new clothes. You might have to be a bit patient. So got city clothing. And I would very much appreciate the scavenger force retrieving these supplies. It sure ain't an easy job. They're going to the Gnome Wetlands next. The fight never stops for them. Got scavenging.
This sounds pretty serious.
What's this? Oh, strange sheet music. Got someone's
That should be enough data.
sheet music. There's a lot that we can discuss later. Now it's beyond the increase in the lost numbers budget. I wager that the appearance of the Ouroboros plus the fight against Mobius going up another notch. Okay guys, I'm going to end this episode off here. So, if you like this part, be sure to subscribe to my channel, leave a like and post a comment about what you thought of the video, and I'll see you guys next time for more of my Let's Play 4 Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Have a wonderful day guys, and peace out!